It's cold out here. Good morning. I'm Marantha, and this is my off-grid solar living channel. Homestead. Homestead's gone through quite a few changes. Animals, I'm rethinking the whole animal thing. Just rabbit and a few chickens right now, but had goats, horses, lots of rabbits. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I do have a little hunter's cabin down here. It's in good condition, I love it. There's a wood stove in it. But thinking about just getting, setting up a better system for the bunnies. Getting rid of the kennel there and figuring something out for that, and doing something different with the chickens. Yeah, it's looking a little, leaves are falling way up here. These are pretty much gone on a lot of these trees. And then it gives me a little better idea of what I need to do out here. Raspberries, see those? I just planted those a week and a half ago. There they are. Looking good. There we go. So let's take a look at the garden here. My little deck garden. It's so funny, but it's beautiful. I wanted to look at this. This is one of my favorite kind of chrysanthemums right here. It's kind of like an old-timey one, but I love it. Here's some sage. Here's some, I keep eating on these. Here's some radishes. These are icicle radishes. I've got a little basil. See this basil's amazing, this red basil. It, you know, green, a sweet basil will just, my sweet basil left the planet a while ago. I kept some seeds, but this, amongst this cold, 30 degrees this morning, and look, and there's this little pretty little thing here. Hello, just gorgeous. So here's some kale, and then some holy basil that's hanging in there. There's my lettuces, and some Johnny Jump Ups, Clemson, Go Tigers. So here's my lettuces. So what I'm doing at night is, well, I push this little girl in like this. I don't even put it on tight, I just lay it over the top, and then it's very protected from the frost. Come out here in the morning, and there you go. So I've been eating on this. It's cut and come again. As you can see, it's coming again. In fact, I'm going to cut some this morning, this area right here, and make a salad to go. This collards are getting a little stressed out. I've got the onions are fine. The ones back here are fine, but the ones that are getting frosted, I'll have to pick those. Some celery down there. It's doing fine because it's down deep, so it's protected. Here's some more baby collard, or this, I think it's actually baby kale, but yeah. And again, at night I just put that on. I wish I'd planted more. I just planted what I could, and then felt like I had to switch gears into other things. Now here's some lettuces right here that I didn't cover up. And there's a potato growing in this. There's a couple potatoes growing in this bin. Wow, really pretty. That looks good. And then I have some bins, as you can see out there. I'm gonna fill this garden with bins and just put as much as I can in there. I'm not walking around. I'm on the deck and I'm in my bare feet. I'm freezing because I'm just wearing that. But I thought I'd give you a quick update on the little bit of food that I have up on the deck. It's kind of cool. And of course I have food that I grew this summer put up as well. But there's some holy basil, and I've kind of different kinds of thyme here. But the thyme that I have in the garden is much more. It's huge. So we're not going to run out of time. And see, I just love the plants that just keep on keeping on when it gets this cold. Brr, I'm going in the house. So, ooh, baby. Oh. So, for those of you who are with me in the wood stove saga, I've got my son help me put this back in. It's way up there. So we had like a stovepipe fire, and it's beautiful here. This tree, by the way, I'll get back to the stove. This tree, this part of this is the base. It's holding up the second floor. This part of the second floor. That's the second part of the tree. Here is the third part of the tree. And then every subsequent little beam like that is part of the tree. Yeah, it's really beautiful. But let's get back to the wood stove. It's a nice wood stove. I had that flue fire last February, when it was, well, January. I was barely had a little fire in here, and it just literally like burned, like the whole pipe was on fire. And I've had flue fires, little ones that last like 30 seconds and then it's gone. This one on a fire like as big as my hand, because literally it's just starting, it just lit everything up. And I was working in Greenville, not getting home till late, and I got a load of pine and I had a lot of green wood. And I did have some hickory in there too, but it didn't matter. Enough creosote had built up. This fire burned for half an hour. This was glowing. Thankfully, that big pipe right there at the end goes into a triple wall insulation, and now I see why they do it. Also, on the outside of my house is cedar cut concrete, and the roof is a metal, very heavy metal roof. So even though flames are shooting out the top, it didn't really affect my house, which I'm thankful, because this pine and cedar in here. So you know how dry it is. So anyway, I took a fire. I made a fire last night. I'm making a wood box. I used my old wood box for flowers, which was actually a metal. I'll show you. I'll show you my old wood box. Here's my old wood box. See that metal? I've used this for years, like almost 10 years. But it got, I don't want to take the flowers out of it and earth, and I like it right there. So there it is. So what I'm doing now, go back in. So I have now that I have a nail gun, I thought I would go ahead and just build one. Have my pine cones I collect right here. These are little fire starters. So when I took my walk yesterday, I walked about 3 miles. I collected a bag of pine cones. And I use it only to start. I know you are going pine. I am a little nervous about it, but it's just a little pine cone. So this is cool. Get these in here. And then I have my wood box is going to be right in here. And I don't know, I'll figure it out. I might just fill this whole thing up and then or make 2 separate boxes. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's just going to be hold about a night's worth of wood. I'm not going to worry about it, because I do have a wood pile near where I park my truck underneath, again, some shelter, so we're good there. But this is what I'm doing. I am burning again. I did do it last night with I did have with hickory and some oak sticks and little oak limbs, and then hickory, split hickory that I had from 2 years ago. It's beautiful and it's burning so nice. So my house warmed up last night like that. So yeah. So I just wanted to check in with you this morning. I'm in the middle of let me show you. Well, I haven't started it yet because I have dishes to do. But counters are clear here. I am making some more soap. My friend makes a rose quartz soap, so I'm going to make a rose quartz soap a little differently. She has a goat's milk version. I'm doing a coconut soap, probably coconut olive palm or something like that version. And I'm having trouble with my pink mica. It's reacting to the light, and it's turning orange, so I have to figure it out a little bit. But Also making my famous peppermint soap that I make every year, and it goes away. And I'm gonna also probably add some honey pine in there. And I am gonna do a black pine tar soap, Squatch style. So that's gonna be for my friends for Bigfoot at Bigfoot Country. So working on that. Also, I'm working, if I'm still doing it, on some soap for Haygood Mill, and I might just take a combination of my soaps and bring it over there. Which reminds me, I need to call them. Sorry, I'm focused on my counter. I'm waiting for that pour over. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate you much. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. So thankful to have this fixed. My son helped me not once but twice. So yeah, there's my son's room. Nice door. I built it with the help of a friend of mine, but this is what I built how I wanted it, and I did some of the work too. So anyway, it does, for those of you, if you're curious, I know you're seeing this, go back here. It does go behind my armoire, and then my son's room, which we're not going in there, but it is pretty. It's a pretty space. He picked out the color. All right. All right, you guys, I know I ramble, but it's less rambling, right? Thanks for watching. If you have any extra bins or anything like that, go ahead and message me on Facebook at Marantha's Garden Exchange, and like me on, I'm also on Instagram at Marantha's Garden Exchange. And it used to be the name of my channel, but I wanted the channel to be named more after my homesteading, because I've been doing it. It's gone through many iterations, and we're at where we are now is just where we are now. You're listening to my morning voice, so all right, you guys. Again, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. And if any of you know, one last little thing. If any of you know, this is a 98 or 97 inch door, and as you can see, the outer window, my son weed-eated it in the wrong place. Within like seconds, I guess a rock hit the outside and just smashed. It just literally cracked everything. So I got to find another window, and I think I have to take the outer molding off to get the rest of this stuff out, and then put a new one in. I think I just pop it in, seal it, put new molding around it. If y'all know how to do that, let me know. But you see, it's a custom door, so it's Doug fir. There is no door that I don't want to. I thought about getting a plain door, but this size is super expensive, and it's just going to be better for me to get another window here. Actually, my son is getting it, which is really kind. But yeah, all right, you guys. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your day.